Well, good morning, everybody. We are going to continue working on these little base cabinets here going under that stairwell. So what we got to do now is make up the casing that's going to go around these things. So what I did here a little while ago, I ran some birch boards through the get that turning. I ran them through the saw, and then I brought them over here to the planer and ran them through the planer, cleaned them up on both sides, so all the saw cuts are gone. Everything's nice and clean. So that is going to be our trim. That's going to be our shelves. We won't need all those pieces. I just had some extra here, and I thought, well, why not band it up when I was up to a guy's shop here the other day, and just in case I needed more shelves, basically. So our next step here, oh, and also still doing some testing on this live thing, so getting closer to going live on Friday mornings from 8 to noon on a Patreon channel, so service, I should say. So yeah, we're cooking here this morning. So next step here is to cut these goofy miters. These goofy miters that are going to have to go around these cabinets here. And I did some playing this morning. So I pretty much have our angles figured out the way it looks. What I got to do now is I'm going to get this thing up higher if I can work on it. Tell you what, I'm going to go over and grab those new sawhorses I built the other day. We'll go grab the other one here. There it is. That's the one I want. Okay, let's get this camera situated for you. Let's try that right there for right now. I think this will work, okay? One there. I can get that one too. Look at that. Look at that. That looks good. Ain't that nice? I like my new sawhorses. Oh, darn it. Alright, so now we gotta do some thinking here. This is tricky, making these turns here. So I'm a little quiet here for a little bit. Bear with me, okay? 45. The staircase in the home, you know, you would think it'd be an exact 45, but it's not. So this ended up being a 42-degree angle here. So let's see if I can do this. I might even cut it a little bit long just to be safe. I went 45 and 45 and 3/8 would be long. 16. 45 and 3/8. I'm gonna go cut one of that now. 45 and 3/8. Go over to the chop saw. Okay, 45 and 3/8. Save that. And we need 42 degrees. 42 degrees. I'm going to go this way though. Forty-two. Okay. So I am going to hold this on that cabinet again and double check that length. So I'll swing this around a little bit like that. Right there. Okay, let's check this out. See how this is going to work. This one's gonna go on. Oops. So if I hold it flush down here, we should have the right length. Should. Trial and error here. This piece is gonna butt into it with the same reveal on the inside all the way around here. I gotta hold it a 1/4 inch. Darn it. That looks good. I like that. So, and once we nail all these on, what I'll do, come back with a router and we'll go around the outside edge here with an OG to give it a nice decorative look. Then we'll sand off this sharp edge here so there's nothing sharp for slivers or anything. And it'll paint up really nice for the homeowner. So I'm thinking we are good to roll here. I just need to grab a air nailer, some nails, and a hose. So set that aside. Let's see what we got here. We've got 1 1/8. Yeah, we got 1 1/8 nails. That'd be fine. We're only going through 3/4, so I should have a few more though. All right, we got our nailer. Now I need to grab an air hose. Well, I tell you, what a beautiful day. Here it's February 12th, and I think we're getting to 42 degrees up here in northern Wisconsin, so I love it. I've had enough of this winter. I've had enough. All right. So, okay, so we're ready to go there. What I need is, my gauge here to hold my reveal. I think I can set that there. Hi, Kelly. Okay, can hold it flush on the bottom. That's where it seemed to be the best. And I'm on my pencil mark here. By right, so I should be able to tack this. There. I'm not going to put any glue in there because it's typical casing. And if I put glue in there, it's going to squish out and drip down. And unless I change my mind here as I go, but I don't plan on it. Okay, so we're holding a 1/4 inch. This is too long. Let me get a smaller one. There's my little itty bitty combination square. Love this little guy. There, we got that set. So, hold that there. Okay. one dropping. Slow and easy. Now, once we get all the casing on here, I'll fill these nail holes with some wood pipe, and then we'll sand it off too. But we're proceeding pretty cool here, I'd say. So that's the long one there. We should probably do that one over there next. Let's see. Put this down gently. Where's my other block? I think my block is over here. All right. I'm just marking my reveal out. I could have did this right away. I probably should have. Even it's going to get painted, so these pencil marks will get, they'll get covered right up. Okay, we got that one there. So. Alright, so this was the 42. Move this for you a little bit. Let's try that. See, then this next angle for this piece, here and here, ends up being a 40 coming off it. So it's only 2 degrees, but that's kind of how it all worked out here. Need to get a better mark there. Now, we get a little more accurate here. That one's going to be basically there. Okay, this one sticks up way up. When we line up that corner where the reveal pencil marks are, right there. Now, let's get a measurement to the long point. One more time on this one. I'm going to cut it 30 and 5/8. That should be a little long. 30 and 5/8. So I'm going to go over to the chop saw. Over there. Thirty and 5/8. I'll take it out of this one. We need a 40 Go back this way. There. It's going to be long. That's okay. Right there. Don't move. I'd sooner measure 2, 3 times, cut once, something like that, however that goes. I don't want to goof it up. So back to the chop saw. Whoop, hold on here. Everything's slippery. It's slippery, Callie. Right there. Just a touch long, but that's, I can sand that off the belt sander. Callie, you gotta wait. You were just out an hour ago. Callie wants to be outside because it's nice out there. She's gotta hold on for a while. Okay, now we need 2 of them with 40-degree angles coming off here. See how nice that's gonna come out? Okay, back to the chop saw. 2 of them 40 and approximately, I don't know. That's the long point there. We could rough them out at 19. Okay, let's go back towards the chop saw here. $19, 40 degrees. That would be 1. This would make 1. Okay. So that's going to come off. And we will swing over here a little bit. That'll give you an idea. Now we got to go into a 22.5 to make this turn. Get the gun. Need to find the short point. There, 22.5. All right. I could mark this other one too. If I had a place to get to them here. Oops. Try that. It's a different length, but it's the same angle to make the turn. Stay there now. That way also. Okay. Here's my test piece to see if these come together like the way I want them to. But I'm gonna go cut these now. Let's go back to the chop saw. .2.5. That there. It should work. Get this one. There. Boy, that thing's noisy. Wish they'd have a muffler on it. Be a lot easier on the ears. Try that. That one must go here. This one's gotta go here. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. Might have to do a little tweaking on the next one that goes on. But gotta be picky, you know. Okay, now this one's. did notice one thing here. When I put my lines down, my sample block, where to put it, this one that I've been gauging everything is an eighth of an inch wider than all my trim. Misstep. So, we can still make it all work. It's the beauty of wood. I can still put these on, and we've got a lot of overlap here that's going to go over the wall to cover up the cut. And what I'll do is trim off that 3/16 right there, so I got a nice straight line here. That's why I was looking so funny here, and I'm going like, well, what's going on here? And this one here could be, okay, now it needs to be, I gotta cut it a little bit shorter too. Being that we're changing things up here. So we're gonna cut that one off at that angle. So I'm gonna go back to the chop saw again. Over that way. Lines up there. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to change this one here a little bit. Nope, we're okay. All right, I am getting close to nailing these on. Yeah, trimming that off. That'll be fine. It will be fine. So, next time, if you're doing this at home, get this turned. And I missed that part. This was an eighth of an inch wider than all my rips here because I had to take them all down a little bit more so they are all uniform, but my sample block, I forgot, it was the wider one. So that sounds confusing, but it is what it is, but it's gonna look still, we got all this overlap. So everything will work. Everything will work. So this one can be glued and nailed down. Okay, we got our nailer down here. Need some glue. You know, I am going to put a little glue down here. I changed my mind. Why not? Just make it a little more rock solid. That's what I like. Up there, up there. Nice and tight there. And we can go like this. I'll keep the nail low so when I bring the router around it, the router won't get into the nail. Try that. Okay, that's that one. Now, let's do this other one here. I can get this turned for you. There, that, okay. Get slippery here. Hold it in place. There. Okay. We're cruising along here. Pretty good. All right. Get rid of these. So, 22 and a half, 22 and a half, come around. So, I am going to cut this next one. Let's go 18 3/8 to the long point. 18 3/8. Go back to the chop saw here. Okay. Now I think we got her. Really, Kelly? Stay there now. Let's try 32 and a quarter. That should be long, just to be safe. 32 and a quarter, like this. 32 and a quarter. Forward. Right here. Wow. Ooh, gotta be worried. Cut that bad spot out. So we'll make it. I'll take about a 1/16 off it. Okay, now I think we're in business. Get this turned here a little bit. Like that. don't see anything wrong. Oops. Don't want the glue there though. Right there. This will all get sanded off nice and smooth. Like I said, we'll fill in nail holes next. Then we'll sand off that little tiny piece there on both of them. But I might put a block right here. I think that'd look better, yeah. So you gotta think that over for a little bit. I think that's what I'm gonna do here though. Let's see, get some wood putty here for holes. There. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a run to the lumber yard. I don't think I have another birch board here. I'm gonna put a block in here, and it'll be all nice and flush. I like that better yet. So, like I said, I don't think I have another birch board here. I've used up just about everything I had left over from different things. I don't think I have something. I want birch or maple. Oh, look at here. Looky here. I found something. This is all gonna get painted, so there's a beautiful piece of pine. Right here. Right there. There's our next piece. We'll get it out of that. So I think what I'll do, I'll rough cut it for length here, and we'll rip it on the saw and clean up that one edge. But we're done with these. So what do we need there, Kelly? Huh? Good girl? Good girl. About 2 foot. About 2 feet. About 24 inches. We'll do both. What do you thinking, Cal? You want to go outside and play, don't you? So, there's a board. Let's see how wide it's got to be. Okay, we need 4 5/8. Good. 5/8. Yeah. So let's cut this bigger one first. 12 and the light 5/16. We'll cut him over on the saw. The next one is 10 and a light half. That'll work. Now we're gonna sand off the top of these two edges here a little bit on the edge sander. Should be good. Hi, Cal. Getting down there, better grab a few nails. Don't want to run out. Don't you, Callie? Got my nails over here. about done here, Callie. Yep, hold on. Let me get you outside here yet. Run around. Okay. Okay. It'll work. It'll be beautiful. All painted out in white. It'll be beautiful. Don't forget to get your postcards in for the DeWalt tool giveaway that's coming up basically at the end of February here. Time is running out to get your postcards in. Got a beautiful Beautiful tool package up here. Some lucky winner is gonna win it, and I'm gonna ship it direct to you. Heck, they might go across the pond, because we have viewers from across the pond. They might go to somewhere in Canada. I don't know where it's going, but it's definitely gonna get shipped out. So it's this DeWalt tool giveaway right there. There's the package of drills and batteries. So, I think I will end the video here, or the live streaming right here. We'll pick up next time to get these sanded up nice. And because I want to let that pipe dry a little bit, we'll sand these two little corners off. About 3/16 of an inch has got to come off. But yeah, I don't see any issues. The homeowner should be very, very happy when we get them all completed, and he can install these though. I don't have to install these, so I guess yeah, get your postcards in for that drawing, and because the deadline is approaching really fast, and I'll have Mary pick out a lucky winner out of that bucket there, and we'll send it out. So otherwise, thanks for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. I really, really appreciate you tuning in and subscribing. Let's keep growing the channel. Share it, like it. Let's keep growing it. Let's get it big, big, big. Okay? Thanks for watching all. Thank you.